What's up, everybody? Today I'm doing a month tier list. Here we got 12 months, and I'm just going to be making a tier list for them. Months are very important, so I'll get right into it. I'll start with January. January is quite the interesting month, which is the month we're in right now, obviously. I do actually like it, though, because I feel like it's, like, peak winter. You're still, like, coming off the holidays, so you're feeling good and then, it's just a pretty good time. You got some good, like, NFL playoffs, college football playoffs, a good time for sports. And usually this is the time we get some like really enjoyable snow when you're not tired of it yet. So I'm gonna say January is like I'll say B tier because like, it's not great though. Like it still is the winter and the days are really short. February though, kind of just a kind of just a sad month. I mean, there's no real energy here. It's just cold. Things are getting bleak. You're getting tired of winter. There's not really any holidays except Valentine's Day and President's Day, and those aren't necessarily huge. So I'm gonna say February's D tier. Just not really my favorite at all. March, on the other hand, March is actually like kind of a great month because for a majority of people, spring break's gonna be during this month. That just makes it like so much better, and it also is a pretty good month for like a sports, I would say, because you're really getting where basketball and hockey is still going strong, and baseball starting up again. So I'm gonna have to say March is A tier, especially because of spring break. Um, April, April again is usually a pretty good month. Um, Sometimes there's Easter, which sometimes Easter is in March, but sometimes it's in April. I wouldn't say you don't get too high on it, but you get some good rain. Rain's usually nice, and this is like April's like the first time you really get some like days where it's like, oh, things are getting warmer. And I guess maybe not exactly where I live, but where a lot of people live, spring is really starting to come out. Leaves are really starting to show in a lot of places. Usually April's about that time, so I'm gonna say A, because you get some of the enjoyments of like warmer weather without, some of the downsides of warmer weather, like bugs and too hot. Um, May is another interesting one, which I think May could be pretty great in some ways. It could be kind of not great in other ways because there's like great vibes and the days are getting longer, a lot longer, and you're like, oh, this is so nice. But then you start to get some of like the cons of summer, if you know what I mean, which is like pretty much bugs. I don't really know any better way to put it, and like too hot, but there's definitely May's good. I'll put it in B tier. Um, June's got to be one of the best. I mean, it's the start of summer. June and July. Well, okay, actually, yeah, I think June's S. I'd say June and July go hand in hand. Great, great summer vibes. I mean, it's the Fourth of July is peak summer. Gotta love the 4th of July. Without a doubt, it's just great. I mean, this is pretty much based on the fact there's no school, and that's all there should be. But getting to August, maybe a hot take. August literally sucks, and that's because it's just like the good days of summer are in June and July, and then once August rolls around, summer's been going on for so long. They call it the dog days of summer. That's really what August is, and it's there for a real reason. All I imagine when I think of August is hot, muggy. There is quite literally no holidays in August, and for the majority, for a lot of people, school starts in August, sometimes in early August, which makes it even worse, and it's just not a very fun time to be around. If fall's great, but fall hasn't hit yet in August, so that's gonna be the problem. September, September's honestly pretty good. I wouldn't get too high on it because school either starts or is really getting annoying. So I'm gonna say it's like B. Um, just not exactly a great time to be around, but still pretty nice. You got football starting back up. October, on the other hand, is honestly one of my favorite months. I think though, just like the October is just like peak fall, and like the weather is really enjoyable. Um, Usually you find a way to get a couple, like you get a 3-day weekend here and there. Maybe you get like a fall break in October, which makes it nice. Sports, going back to that, gets pretty good. NBA and NHL start up. You got like the playoffs in baseball, and then football's in full form. So gotta love October. Very nice. November, pretty fun month, especially with Thanksgiving break. I don't think it's like game changing. Um, I'm not like a huge November guy because it's like oh, it gets cold, you know, and then you're like it's kind of like boring a little bit. There are some nice Thanksgiving's nice, but it's kind of just sad watching any chance of nice weather go away. And then obviously December's gonna be S tier because of Christmas and the holidays and all that. It's one of the best, just one of the best months because the whole month is all about Christmas, and then winter comes with snow, which is a whole lot of fun, and you just it's Christmas, and yeah, it's great. It's honestly the best. So those are my months. Nothing goes with C tier for some reason, but yeah, make sure to subscribe and like the video.